Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Customers demand action from Tobago Express TT after shipping delays. Tobago residents claims distress after ambulance fall, and noise complaints lead PM to end fets at Brian Lara Stadium. Good evening, I am Lavian Cupid and you're locked in to the Tobago Updates television news for Wednesday, 12th November 2025. Now to our top story this evening. A heated protest was staged earlier today by the First Wave Movement, a civil rights and advocacy group headed by Umar Abdullah. The organization has been actively pursuing justice on behalf of affected customers of Tobago Express TT Limited, who have faced months of undelivered cargo and unfulfilled commitments. Here are the details.
Solan Macmillan, Tobago correspondent for the First Wave Movement, told Tobago Updates that after more than 25 years of using Tobago Express TT Limited and building a relationship of trust with the company, customers have now been left frustrated and disappointed. She said owner Pamela Lindsay has been giving customers a runaround for over a year, leaving many without their long-awaited cargo or clear answers.
Seems that Tobago Express shipping have been having problems with getting the goods to people when they ship with them. So they are overseas company that is owned by Miss Pamela Lindsay. And we would have shipped with her over 28 years. We would have been doing business with her. So you must understand that trust would have been built with this company. And over the years, people would ship with her, but for some reason, within last year, 2024, and this year, we just had problems with her in receiving the goods.
According to reports, for over a year, customers have been waiting for their goods, making numerous calls to the port for updates. However, authorities there have informed them that the containers have not arrived and are still with the shipping company.
And the goods on them are on the port, right? But when we make the phone calls to the port, they are saying they haven't received any papers to release releasing the containers. So the containers are still actually in the hand of the shipping company, Mr. Ed Nevins, and CMA GMA, which is actually a France-owned company. What is happening is apparently Miss Pamela would not have paid freight charges, nor any port charges.
The First Wave Movement is appealing for assistance from anyone in authority who can help ensure that affected customers finally receive their goods.
We are looking for any kind of help we can get from anybody in authorities. We are looking for any help. We don't think we should have to pay any more money, towards this, because we would have already paid money for the shipment, and then the stress of having to run up and down, make phone calls to the US almost every day.
The First Wave Movement continues to push for accountability from Tobago Express TT Limited, urging authorities to intervene and ensure long overdue deliveries reach customers, highlighting ongoing frustrations and the urgent need for resolution. This is Alia Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
A routine trip on the inter-island ferry turned into a distressing incident for Tobago resident Stephanie Jones last week after she suffered a fall while attempting to board a Red Cross ambulance at the Scarborough port. The ambulance service is routinely provided at the port to assist passengers with mobility challenges. Reporter Joel Green George has more on the story.
Jones, who normally relies on the service due to a pre-existing leg injury requiring a cane, was returning from Trinidad on the APT James ferry when the incident occurred on Monday, November 3rd. She recounts the moments before her disastrous fall.
I believe the young lady foot was on the bench, and as she moved it, all I know, I was on the ground. I know I was on the ground. I was there for like about 5 minutes or more, but I was on the ground. This left foot bent back. This is my foot I damaged a couple years ago that caused me to be walking with a cane.
Following the fall, which she says left her flat on her back, Miss James was reportedly assisted by the vessel's captain and port workers before being taken to the hospital for assessment. She remained there until the following day, Tuesday, 4th November. According to Jones, the consequences of the accident have dramatically impacted her mobility and life. She describes experiencing chronic pain and severe sleep disruption.
I am experiencing a lot of back pain and sleepless nights because of this, right? Last night was one night I didn't even sleep. I didn't sleep at all.
She detailed how her dependency has shifted, requiring family members to miss school and work to provide care.
I used to be moving about in the house here without a cane, right? And at the end of the day, look, I had to be using the cane to go to the washroom, to go to the bathroom, to do anything.
Ms. Jones indicated that she has received only minimal follow-up from the responsible parties. A single call from an unidentified male requested her to write a report, an action she declined due to her ongoing trauma and physical condition. She expressed a desire for more compassionate outreach.
I ain't gonna lie that, at least somebody could come out and, reach out to me, find out how I am coping, how I am making out.
Tobago Updates Television News reached out to the port manager, who confirmed that the Red Cross provides the ambulances at the port. We also contacted the Red Cross and are still awaiting a statement from the Director General from the head office in Trinidad. Jewel Green George reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar has used the social media to announce a decisive move against noise pollution, ordering an immediate stop to feds at the Brian Lara Stadium after repeated complaints from nearby residents. Earlier today, Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar posted a statement online describing noise pollution as a nuisance that has become unbearable for residents living near the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Tarouba. She revealed that her government has been instructed that all fets at the venue be halted with immediate effect. In her post, Persad-Bissessar emphasized that the issue of noise pollution and its negative impact on communities have been ignored for far too long. She pledged that her administration is committed to addressing the problem not only through immediate action, but also by introducing new legislation before the end of the year.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest. We protect. Everyone benefits.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are and the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and the service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At DIGICEL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Tobago House of Assembly Minority Leader Kelvin Morris is doubling down on his allegations of a massive financial irregularity in the procurement process of new ambulances. Speaking in a video posted to social media, he showcased the seemingly brand new ambulance allegedly parked and hidden away in a Tobago garage. Reporter Joel Green George has more on this story.
The controversy centers on the Tobago Regional Health Authority's purchase of 12 ambulances from Biomedical Technologies Limited in a contract valued at approximately 11 million TT dollars. The vehicles, identified as forced travelers, were reportedly procured at a cost of over 1.5 million per unit. However, the minority leader argues the price is grossly inflated and that the vehicles are simply not fit for the island's purpose, severely compromising emergency health response times. Morris highlighted the shocking disparity in cost versus functionality, claiming that cheaper, more reliable options were bypassed.
Is the price we have paid for non-functional ambulance of over $1.5 million could have in fact purchased for you 2 functional ambulances that we are now leasing.
According to the minority leader, with the newly acquired fleet sidelined, Tobago's crucial emergency medical services remain critically dependent on a minimal number of leased vehicles. Morris contends that this excessive spending is resulting in service unavailability when residents need it most.
My information is the TRHA only have available to them 2 leased vehicles from Universal. That is the only 2 ambulances available on island as we speak.
This expenditure on what is being referred to by Morris as non-operational equipment has intensified calls for immediate accountability. Tobago Updates has confirmed that the Office of Procurement Regulation, OPR, will probe the matter, which Morris labeled as the greatest procurement scandal in the history of the Tobago House of Assembly. Morris is demanding resignations.
The entire board of the Tobago Regional Health Authority must resign immediately for this blatant scandal, which is the greatest procurement scandal in the history of the Tobago House of Assembly.
TRHA officials have previously maintained that the procurement process was above board, assuring the public of a sound contract despite noted challenges with the vehicles. With the OPR investigation now underway, this remains a developing story. Jewel Green George, Tobago Updates Television News.
Speaking at the Piaco International Airport on November 10th, Minister in the Ministry of Public Utilities Barry Padarath addressed a 25-member TNTEC crew departing to assist the Jamaica Public Service JPS in rebuilding its power network after Category 5 Hurricane Melissa. The 30-day TT $2.24 million mission, coordinated through Caribbean Electric Utility Services Corporation, CARELEC, and Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, CDEMA, includes 5 TNTEC trucks and 2 utility pickups shipped ahead for immediate work. Acting General Manager Vijay Ramnan Singh commended the team's sacrifice and urged safety and solidarity. With 55% of Jamaica's grid still down, the TNTEC team joins crews from 15 other countries in restoration efforts, continuing TNTEC's tradition of regional humanitarian support following similar aid to Karakou in 2024. Last night's PNM community meeting held at Hope Community Center drew a strong turnout of both residents and party supporters. The candidate for Mount St. George Goodwood was revealed. More in this report from Martina Renalces Salazar.
Kamisha Bacchus was named as the PNM candidate for the Mount St. George Goodwood district. Bacchus, one of the new faces on the PNM's slate of 41 candidates, emphasized her commitment to being present in the community, assuring constituents they will not be forced to confront difficulties on their own.
I am going to walk the streets with you, the residents of Goodwood, Mount St. George. I am going to be in the trenches with you. You are not going to be left to struggle at all alone. I'm always going to be here for you, the residents of Goodwood, Mount St. George.
She noted that by being visible and accessible, she will be more prepared to understand residents' concerns and address issues more effectively.
So I want to employ that roving there into the community so I'll be able to be more in tune with the residents, because when they see me often, and I see them more often, I'll be able to know their issues and their concerns, and we can address it better. Be it if it's just getting information, or that's leading them in the right direction.
During her remarks, she said that many talented young people within the community remains unemployed and urged them to pursue entrepreneurship to create jobs within the community.
And see, we have too much of young people, talented young people in this community that are unemployed. And as time go along, from me talking and interacting with them, finding out what their skills are and what their talents are, because they're very talented. We want to encourage some of them to become entrepreneurs, to open their own business. And they, in turn, could help build the community by employing other persons from the community.
Bacchus reaffirmed her pledge to remain accessible and responsive, emphasizing that ongoing dialogue will be central to her campaign. Martina Renales Salazar, Tobago Updates Television News.
Information coming to the newsroom reports that the Tobago House of Assembly has been dissolved, paving the way for elections which must be held between January 12th and February 12th, 2026 in accordance with Section 22 of Act 40 of 1996. Be sure to tune into our news report tomorrow for more details on this. The island officially kicks off its 2025-2026 cruise ship season this Friday, November 14th, signaling a vital economic infusion for the Southern Caribbean destination. This is not just about big ships, it's a critical lifeline for local enterprises. The season opener is marked by the arrival of the Azamara Quest at the port of Scarborough. The ship, carrying an estimated 781 passengers, docks early Friday morning and will remain in port for a full day of island exploration. The arrival marks the first of a robust schedule of calls projected for the season. Officials noted that the previous seasons have cruise tourism expenditures inject over $50 million into the local economy, creating a significant trickle-down effect. The expectation is that thousands of visitors will support a wide range of local businesses, from taxi drivers and tour operators to craft vendors and restaurants. The news continues in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update at any time. Join the conversation. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat. We'll be right back.
When the game is on, you don't want to miss the best moments. With AMPLIA TV, you can enjoy our ultimate sports package and watch your favorite games on the go. Stay connected and informed with sports news, scores, and stats with AMPLIA's fastest internet speeds. Up to 1 gigabyte fiber internet, you can stream riveting football action, cricket, NBA games, and much more. With AMPLIA, it's game on. Visit amplia.co.tt or call 800-4663. AMPLIA. Do more, live more.
Who said the elderly can't have fun too? We're talking good food, proper music, lots of games, and a day at the beach they will never forget. From the time we left the compound at Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, the vibe was already established. Wheels up and seatbelts on. Watch now, when we touched down in Pageant Point, everybody was ready for excitement. But before anything could take place, we had to secure bellies. You ever play bingo by the beachside? Well, that was the first activity on the roster, and boy did these seniors have fun. However, others wanted something more physical, so we brought out the ring toss, and not even arthritis could have stopped them. Well, I was blown away at how straight these people were. Are you sure this is a home for the elderly? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, but nothing beats the song of good steel pan by the shores while we take a dip in Tobago's finest water. Wait, more food again? This is my type of event. The energy was amazing and nothing short of a blessing. Big up Heavenly Care Home for the Elderly, because joy doesn't retire, laughter doesn't age, and memories like these last forever.
To a stranger.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy, for queens who know exactly what they want.
Welcome back. In some exciting news for literature enthusiasts and book lovers alike, the world's largest floating book fair, the Logos Hope, is set to return to the port of Scarborough, Tobago for the upcoming holiday season. The vessel, operated by the non-profit charity GBA Ships EV, is scheduled to dock from December 19 to 2025 through January 2nd, 2026. It is manned by an international volunteer crew of approximately 400 individuals from nations worldwide. The vessel, last visited Tobago in December 2024 and welcomed over 17,000 visitors, highlighting the strong local demand for accessible literature. They carry an extensive floating library featuring over 5,000 affordable book titles, making its arrival a significant event for regional literacy. Following its time in Scarborough, the Logos Hope is slated to continue its outreach in Port of Spain, Trinidad. Tobago's very own Miss Shanique Marcelin, proudly representing the island in the Miss World Trinidad and Tobago franchise, shone brightly at the top model competition held on Sunday evening, securing a spot in the top 4. Her poise, elegance, and confidence captured the attention of judges and spectators alike, earning Tobago well-deserved recognition on the national stage.
I felt very proud and elated. Coming from a model background at Cocoa Velvet International Agency, combined with my work with Richard Young, I was able to use all my skills and talents and leave it on the stage.
Despite facing inter-island transportation challenges leading up to the event, Marcelin rose above the obstacles with grace and determination. She credited her success to the unwavering support of her modeling agency and expressed a deep gratitude for their encouragement.
The experience has not been as difficult as I thought it would be, although there were some challenges between getting some flights from Tobago to Trinidad, but so far I've definitely enjoyed my trainings and I'm developing my skills.
Marcelin also used the moment to inspire others with dreams of modeling, urging them to take the leap and pursue their passion. Her achievement stands as a testament to resilience, dedication, and Tobago's growing presence on the national stage. In a media release earlier today, the Airports Authority of Trinidad and Tobago has captured first place at the American Chamber of Commerce of Trinidad and Tobago, AMCHAM-TT, 15th Annual National Excellence in Health, Safety and Environment Awards. The honor was awarded for the authority's EU-funded 0.5 NW solar park project at the Piaco International Airport. This landmark initiative highlights AATT's dedication to sustainability, innovation, and operational safety, marking a significant stride toward renewable energy integration within the aviation sector. The authority reaffirmed its commitment to leading the transition toward a cleaner, more sustainable future for Trinidad and Tobago's airport operations. The weather report is up next. Stay tuned.
Take your shot with Junior K.
Always with the introductions, as you see. And of course, we're on television. Big up to my boy Saki. We just complete. I saw that. So we didn't have a choice. We had to call it. Good. So. Carnival. I say warn them. Hey, I get to know. Baba boy Doran. Me God, we are the last man. Alright, you got a drink, bro? Drinking liars.
Enjoy Take Your Shot on YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. Rooted in connection, driven by community. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people, and its progress. And today, we're going even further. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather forecast from the TNT Met Office for the period tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, fair, at times breezy and slightly hazy conditions are forecast. This will be interrupted intermittently by isolated light to moderate showers. Dust haze is present in our atmosphere. Persons sensitive to changes in air quality should take the necessary precautions. The minimum temperature is forecast to be at around 23 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 25 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow will be mostly fair and at times breezy, except for some isolated light to moderate showery interruptions. The maximum temperature tomorrow is expected to reach around 32 degrees Celsius in Piaco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. Seas will be moderate with waves between 1.5 to 2 meters in open waters and up to 1 meter, but can become choppy in the presence of long period swells in sheltered areas. Sunrise tomorrow is at 6 a.m. and sunset at 5:59 p.m. And that's it for a look at the weather report for the period tonight and tomorrow. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates television news. Recapping the headlines before we go. Customers demand action from Tobago Express TT after shipping delays. Tobago resident claims distress after ambulance fall, and noise complaints lead PM to end the fets at Brian Lara Stadium. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Lavian Cupid, wishing you a pleasant night.